Today, that is Tuesday, December 9th, marks the last day of the National Assembly's regular session, and rival lawmakers have yet to find common ground on key issues of interest. I have our political correspondent Ahn Sung-jin standing by with the latest. Sung-jin, welcome. So what have you been observing?
Right, Sunny. So today marks the last day of the regular session at the National Assembly, and a plenary session is underway at the moment. The plenary session was supposed to start at 2 p.m., but the two main parties failed to reach an agreement on the agenda. So the leaders of the ruling and main opposition parties, as well as the National Assembly Speaker Woo Won-shik, agreed to postpone the session to 4 p.m. Have a listen to what the two leaders had to say.
We postponed the plenary session to allow both parties to gather consensus through their respective caucus meetings and to engage in further deliberation.
We pushed the plenary session back to 4 p.m. to allow more discussion. We will bring more updates.
Right then, Sung-jin, what are the major bills on the table today?
Right, so some of the expected contentious bills were those related to the judicial reform, including the establishment of a special court division for insurrection cases and the bill to revise the National Assembly Act, which tightens the conditions for launching a filibuster, both of which will not be introduced today. Instead, the Democratic Party announced that it will be prioritizing non-contentious bills, opting for a slower pace. On the agenda are more than 70 livelihood and non-contentious bills, including the Special Act on Strengthening and Supporting Competitiveness in the Semiconductor Industry, which saw a bipartisan agreement at the Trade and SMEs Committee. The People Power Party remains unwilling to yield. Earlier, the party has made it clear that as long as the DP pushes forward with contentious legislation, it will launch a filibuster against any bill brought to the floor, including non-contentious ones. And it followed through with that threat, launching a filibuster this afternoon. The plenary session will automatically adjourn at midnight as the session ends, and the bills will be put to vote at the first plenary session of the December extraordinary session, so we will have to keep an eye on how it ends today. That's all I have for now, but I will be back with the updated outcome in our later newscast.
All right, Sung-jin, thank you for now, and do keep us posted.